You look in the mirror and you're soft physically as well as mentally. People tell you you look 12 years old and you have no muscle at all. This was me around 2 years ago. I was sad, lonely, had feelings of depression, honestly. Like from time to time I had like freaking crippling depression. My sleep was freaking trash. Like I would get no sleep at all. I wouldn't do anything about it. I would just focus on pleasure, playing video games, watching porn, jacking off every single day. I had no purpose in my life. And this is the same story of thousands, millions of young men nowadays. They're weak, physically as well as mentally, they're feminine, and it is all due to an easy and comfortable life. All of these are low testosterone betas. And you must not be one of them. You must become more masculine for yourself, for your future self, as well as your future family and your loved ones, of course. Many feminine boys and women like to argue that and say that, oh, it's toxic to want to be more masculine, to want to look better, and to want to build muscle and be stronger. But this is just an excuse that they make. This is an excuse that they use to not work hard and to not build themselves up, to not take care of themselves and actually be respectable men. Because we're not toxic, we're not misogynistic. Don't let anyone tell you that you're a misogynistic asshole for trying to look better, for trying to build muscle, for trying to be stronger, for improving yourself. Don't allow anyone to tell you differently. If you want to become better, if you want to become more attractive, more masculine, look better and attract women, this is great. You're doing a favor to everyone around you because you're becoming better, stronger, physically as well as mentally. And this helps you as well as your family, everyone around you. Because you gain confidence and you'll be more kind around everyone else. You'll be doing everyone a favor. Don't listen to those weak people that like to influence men like us into thinking that we're wrong for wanting to become better. And that's because a masculine man is disciplined. He puts in the work, especially when he does not feel like it, because he doesn't operate on emotions. He doesn't wait for motivation to get here to work on his goals because he understands that motivation is not always going to be there. And that's the reason why so many people don't achieve their goals. That's why he works, especially when he does not feel like it, because he knows this is how life is. You will have to work, especially when you don't feel like it. So he treats his goals the same way that he treats life. His life is his goals. He's disciplined, he takes care of himself, physically as well as mentally, because he knows that if you can't even take care of yourself physically, then you'll never be able to achieve anything in life. If you don't have the discipline to take care of yourself, your physique right now, what makes you think that you'll be able to take care of a woman in the future? That you'll be able to achieve greater goals, that you'll be able to make more money? He understands that his physique is simply a reflection of how hard he has worked. That's why he grooms himself and he makes sure that he builds like good amount of muscle to reflect this and to look good, because he knows that this is good. This makes him confident, it makes him happy, and he knows that he's not wrong for doing this, and he still doesn't. This is how you become more masculine. Not only does he do this, but he loses body fat because he knows that the reason he's gaining fat is because it's a reflection of his easy, comfortable choices. Because he's decided to take the easy way out. Instead of working hard and going to the gym, he decided to skip some workouts. That's why he keeps his muscle high and his body fat low. Like I said, not only this, but he does not care for his emotions because he knows that emotions are irrelevant to his goals. Because this is how you become more masculine, like I just said. Because this masculine man, he has high testosterone. And high testosterone is linked to looking more masculine. And how do you achieve high testosterone? By making your life harder and constantly improving yourself, constantly stepping outside of your comfort zone. Because if you have an easy and comfortable life, of course your testosterone is going to drop. And your body's going to become weaker. Because you have no need to become stronger. If you don't give your body a reason to become stronger, it's not going to do it just because you want to. You have to give your body a reason to become stronger. Because if you do, your body will give you the tools to do it. If you start working out, you start taking care of yourself, you start stepping outside of your comfort zone physically as well as mentally, your body will give you these tools and you will become more masculine naturally. Because this is how it works. It's no coincidence that boys nowadays have lower testosterone. Men Men in their 20s to their 30s, which is when testosterone is highest, their testosterone has completely plummeted compared to 100 years ago. Whenever men actually had to work hard, physically as well as mentally, they had to go to war, they had to pay bills, they had to work hard to protect their family, their nation. They actually had a purpose. It's no coincidence why today so many boys are depressed because they're low testosterone beta males. They have no purpose. They don't work hard. They have an easy and comfortable life. This is how you become more masculine. By building yourself up, building your physique, building your attractiveness, increasing your muscle, and decreasing your body fat. Because of course, so many people like to say that that we're all beautiful and being fat is okay and being fat people are beautiful. But this is simply cope. This is simply cope by these fat people that don't want to make the effort to put in the work and actually become beautiful. To actually put in the work and better themselves. So instead they change the rules of what a beautiful, strong, masculine man is. And they say, oh no, I'm beautiful the way I am because I don't want to stop eating donuts. So this is how you become more masculine. It is not rocket science. You must step outside of your comfort zone physically as well as mentally. Physically by working out, doing things to make your body stronger and which reflects your hard work. Because this also building and sculpting a strong physique takes discipline. So it'll give you discipline. It'll give you a good work ethic. And this is respectable in a good strong man. Because it reflects his work. And it builds discipline, which is helpful. Because obviously the guy that has more discipline is going to achieve greater things in life. And do this with your mind as well. Learn to improve your social skills, become more confident. Go out and step outside of your comfort zone, talk to more women. Do things that make you uncomfortable and become comfortable in this discomfort and continuously reach for greater and greater discomfort. Because this is how you become a real man. Because I'm speaking to you, a young man that relates with this message, that knows that he's been slacking for most of his life, that is tired of being this weak feminine man and actually wants to make a change in his life. I'm speaking to you. Because you're not wrong. You have no guilt. You're not guilty at all for wanting to become more masculine, wanting to become stronger. Don't allow anyone to tell you different. Because, like I said, imagine that you were to actually put in this work, you were to increase your testosterone by making your life harder, and not just continuously keeping it the same, comfortable and easy, just focusing on instant gratification, on the pleasures, on playing video games, watching porn, keeping yourself a low testosterone weak man, which has no need to become stronger. But he's depressed and he's sad. You can choose to do that, which is what most people would do. They'll just stay the same, focusing on their instant gratification, and their body as well as their mind will stay weak because they don't do anything to step outside of their comfort zone. They have no need to become stronger, which eventually, once life hits them and they do need to be strong, they become depressed because their mind as well as their body is weak. Or like I said, you can achieve a life which no one else around you has, because you put in the work, you hit the gym, you step outside your comfort zone, you build your physique, you make more money, and you're happier than you've ever been. This is beautiful, and I wish this for you. Do it for yourself, for your future self. Remember those words. Do it for your future self.